How is hiring different in US than in India? Like if you have
Sure.
you must be having a good idea about it, I guess.
Well, I know a little bit about the hiring in India because I think you have to put in like is it a 2 month notice before you can leave your current employer? Is that the dynamics there? Or was in US
Two
customary
weeks.
tradition is
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks, 2 weeks notice, and some give a little bit longer if they feel like they need to. Some give less. Some give a week notice. Some say it could be a Friday afternoon. Hey, boss man, boss woman, sorry, but today's my last day. This new company wants me to start Monday morning. I committed to that. Now that's kind of an unprofessional way of going out. You kind of burn some bridges along the way. The Salesforce ecosystem isn't that big, so it doesn't take that long for your name to get out there that the way that you carried yourself when you decided to leave wasn't very professional. But then you also have companies that will terminate somebody the same day too, right? So it goes both ways. Um, and so traditionally a 2 week notice period once you accept another offer. But what I'm hearing and seeing in the space recently is that companies or individuals sometimes are accepting an offer, but they've accepted an offer somewhere else in parallel, and now they're determining which one they want to accept and which one they want to go to. And so they go to company A and accept that offer. They accept the company B's offer. They don't show up for company B when it's a start date. They instead just ghost that company and go directly to company A, which is something really unheard of,
So
I
this is something that
guess,
happens in US, or
before.
this is
And
something
but
that you
yeah, I haven't had that experience happen to me directly, but it has something that I've seen and heard talked about. Now, what I've seen happen and happened directly to me is I had placed an individual with a new company, but that individual did not put it in his notice with his other company. And so what he decided to do is work both positions in parallel. And so that took about a day for the new employer to figure out what was going on because the individual wasn't answering his phone, wasn't being responsive to emails, wasn't on the calls that they had for the daily Scrum meetings. And so the individual decided to do more than what I guess he could take on. And I guess they gave him a few weeks to try and iron it out. And eventually he had terminated from his new company because they realized he didn't really leave his old company. So that type of mess happens as well. And that's something I've been directly affected with. And I had no idea, you know, when the individual tells me that they're leaving their current company to start a new company, that assumption is that happened. Like I don't know how to verify that happened other than trusting the individual that they said that they were going to do what they said they were going to do, right? And so if they do something anything else than that, then it really is a blemish on them from professionalism standpoint.
let me tell you one thing. In India as well,
Yeah,
this is
sure.
something that is happening a lot, and in fact, this thing is booming up since this COVID thing happened. Because of COVID, a lot of people are working
Yeah,
remotely.
yeah,
A lot of them are actually trying to pick up multiple jobs at the same time, and in fact, when they are interviewing for another position, and when the final round comes up, when the closing needs to happen, what are they saying? We are willing to work with you, but we are not going to leave our job. So why have you wasted this much of
Oh
time
wow.
of an interviewer as well as the recruiter who worked so hard for you to close for this particular company? So this is happening a lot right now, like almost everywhere. And you also are saying that in US also this is happening.